Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for tuning back into my YouTube channel. And if you are a new viewer, kindly remember to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, my thanks to you. Yesterday I wake up and I was kinda busy, and maybe things were not working out for me, and I had to fix out issues and force something. So I did my things very fast, very early in the morning, and I took a shower and prepared myself. And within 30 minutes, I was out to visit my library back at the school there, and to find myself because everything seemed to be at a mess at that particular time. In the library, we do different things. Some people go watch their phones, some people go play, some people just chat, or you do anything you just want, because you never know what makes somebody feel, whether he or she is. So when I went to the library yesterday, I was going through different books, and I read several books. I had got what is a book by the title "What an I Republican Girl Like Me Doing in the ACLU." There is another great book here that I read known as Bold. So Bold is a book that if you are that one person who want to go big, you want to create wealth, and you want to impact the world. I mean, you are an entrepreneur, or you are thinking like an entrepreneur, and you think like you have that mindset of of that you can do something different. The Bold book will really equip you with what to do. So it's a nice book to read. Maybe you get one time. The authors are Peter H. Diamandis and Stephen Kotler. These are great books to read. So you can find time. Maybe you go through. I know most of you I'm communicating to students like me. I also read a book here wrote by a lady who was an Indian affiliate to the, I don't know what, something. So in my learning, I came up with some things, and I was like, how can I impact my education, and how can I impact my learning? So I was trying to fix out and figure out, and when I came through a book that gave me out some principles that I must do. So definitely today I'm going to take you through some 5 strong principles that you will be able to use to prepare yourself in this education category, now that I mean, so that you are not disappointed in most of the cases, you as a learner. These principles are going to talk about how you can prepare for yourself, so that at the end of the time you are finishing your education, you are not that much disappointed, or you've achieved actually what you wanted to achieve. So I found this book, and it was an awesome book, and I happened to put down the points that I had in my notebook, because putting down on paper is something very important. So I'm going to take you through what I had uh, yesterday, and my study session in the library was awesome, as you are just going to see. So I came through this book. I came across this book, I mean, and this book gave me some study skills, five strong study skills that I can use exactly to prevent me from getting disappointed, or to get me to the track I want, or to enable me achieve whatever I want at the end of my education. So there are 5 study skill principles that I learned yesterday, and so I'm going to take you through them today. And our number one principle is that if you are a learner like me, and you are consistent, and you are so concerned with whatever you are doing. Let's say, for example, you are doing some units or disciplines. Let's say you are doing 5, 6, 7, 8, or even 10. What you must do so that at the end of the day you are not disappointed with whatever you are doing is that you must try and find out whatever is in the syllabus. That's what my first point. So you as a learner and me as a learner, we have got to go through. Let's say you are having a module, like in my case, we are being supplied with modules. So you must go through modules. For example, if you have a syllabus or let's say a textbook, you should be going through and seeing whatever is in the what I mean the structure, what you need to know, so that at the end of the book you know what you are required of and what you should do. If you for example you are using this, if you're using a module, for my case, make sure that you've taken your time prior and you've gone through the module and you've realized whatever is wanted there, and you are able to do a question or maybe assignment when, so that you are able to know whatever you are, where you are heading to, I mean, after going through the syllabus and finding out what the syllabus, what's on the syllabus. Number two, if you are a learner like me, you are a student somewhere, number two thing you must do so that you ensure that you are on track of your learning education, you must make close contact with the I mean tutor. You can make this in two ways. You can make a direct scheduled contact or indirect study time. A direct scheduled contact is where you find personal time with your lecturer. In this case, if you are having your teacher, you find your personal time with your teacher, and you interact with your teacher, or I interact with my lecturers in my case, or you may be attending to seminars or maybe discussions or even tutorials. These are simple ways that you get in contact with your tutor. So in direct study time, this is where you take your book. This is your personal time now. You interact with your books. You always go through your books so that you are able to know whatever is in whatever you always do. Like in my case, I do 5 units every semester, and it's been so awesome. Some people even do 8, 9 to 10, but in my case, I always do 5, and this has been very awesome because prior to anything I do, take my time and go through all my modules using my laptop or maybe my phone. I just take my time and go through my modules. I check whatever is required. Then after getting whatever is in the syllabus, I go back to bookwork and I do my research. After doing my research, I'm ready for any assignments and I'm ready for any assessments. So in direct study time, this is your personal time, where you interact with your books and whatever is in the line of your education. Number three is you need to prepare for assessments. As a learner, you know very well that at one particular given time you will be tested in whatever you've learned. And it's a very nice time that you are learned or you've gone through your books and you know that tomorrow or maybe the other day there will be assessments, maybe through random assessment, I mean test or continuous assessment test. These are tests that you should always get ready for. When you are called for a sitting card, for example, these are continuous random tests. You should be ready to go and sit down for your paper and maybe do it courageously, having prepared for it in prior. So our point number three is prepare for assessments. Assessments could be in form of cards, RATs, maybe main exams. In my case, you do cards. They are also assignments. So make sure you're creating your time to do assignments so that you at least have got a progressive manner of learning. Our number four is make good use of learning resources you have. What are the learning resources you might have? Learning resources this could be books, I mean recommended books, could be lecturer notes, could be your personal notes, could be electronic devices. So making good use of the learning resources you have, meaning that you need to also to take time. If you have a resource, if your resource is a textbook, or your resource is maybe electronic what device like phone, or maybe laptop or computer, something of the sort, you make good use of them. I mean, instead of spending a lot of time on social media platforms, or maybe doing something on internet differently or irrelevant to your studies, yeah, it's good to do something different in the internet. Maybe you are doing something different apart from the line of your education, but it's also beneficial. So in this case, I'm not saying that it's something so bad to do, but you need to create time for it, create time for your learning too. So your time for learning, use your phone, go through the modules, and maybe go through your textbooks and everything that is in line with your education. This will help you achieve your goals in learning. So our number 5, which is the last, we are going to talk about try to keep up to date. This has been something very challenging and confusing, that at times you find yourself that whatever the page people are in, you don't know, and you don't have the idea about what people are doing. This is because you never kept your notes to date. I mean, on the other hand, many things are changing. Business of let's talk of you are doing this unit known as business law. So if you are doing business law, it's very tricky because many things do change in this category. You see, every time and every time legislation is being done in the parliament, and many things are changing in the law, so they have to change them. So if they fail to keep them to date, you see, you will be going through something which is irrelevant to what you should be knowing. So this is why we are arguing that things should be kept to date. Yeah, you should be updating laws or legislation you see being done in parliament and even listening. So other things that can keep you up to date is that you can try listening to news from the televisions, or maybe your electronic devices through the internet. You may do a lot of research or what's pertaining on what you are doing. You can also read newsletters. I mean, the Nation, the Daily Nation, the Star, and the whatever. This will keep you to date, and it will be awesome to you, and when you learn how much you've achieved in your learning. So I told you that I'm going to give you 5 principles that will make your study so effective and make you prepared for whatever you trying to do, and you trying to learn at the university level. Maybe you are in high school, provided you are learning. It doesn't matter whatever you are doing, but what do you need to do in that line to, I mean, to you get it, to help you achieve whatever you want in the line of education. And we just talk about find out what's on the syllabus, find out what is here. Number 2, make most contract with your tutor. This could be lecturer, teacher, or even you attend seminar or discussions, or personal contract with books, or maybe modules in your electronic devices. And number 3, prepare for assessment. Yeah, it's very important to prepare for your what? For your assessment, to be cut, or even rats, or main exam, or even assignments. Yeah, so it's good when you prepare for your assessments. Make good use of learning resources is now our number 4. Like I just said, that if you are having textbooks, make good use of them. Ensure that every time, every now and then, you go through them, because that's another thing that will help you. And finally, we talked about try to keep your uh, your notes up to date. Yeah, this for today, and I want to thank you so much if you are viewed this video. Kindly remember to subscribe if you are a new viewer. And I thank the returning viewer for tuning into my YouTube channel again. Thank you. Let's meet one time next time in another episode. May God bless you.